All right, so we're going to create a melt point sample. I have a capillary tube here and a couple of capillary tubes. And for our melt point tubes, one side is always closed. You'll notice the closed side has a nice rounded bead at the end, and the other side of the capillary tube is just open. And so I'm going to go ahead and take my capillary tube and gently press down onto my solid here. And what should occur after I tap a few times is I get a small amount of solid into the capillary tube. I don't know if you need my hand as a background item, but you should see a small little bit of solid at the end of the tube. All right, I'm going to go ahead and ensure that this gets to the other side. Now there's two different ways we can do this. We can tap to try to move that solid to the bottom, which is usually quite effective, but since I was having trouble tapping it in, we're going to go ahead and use this longer tube, and we're going to drop our capillary tube into the longer tube. And as it bounces up and down, courtesy of the little bead at the end of the capillary tube, notice that we now have all of our nice solid at the bottom of the capillary tube. All right, now we're going to go ahead and place this into our melt point machine. I'm going to place this into one of the holding cells. Wonderful. And just to ensure for accuracy, I'm going to add 2 more capillary tubes on either side so that the machine will know we are ready for a melting sample. Okay, now currently the melt point machine is at 228 degrees Celsius, well technically 229. We're going to go ahead and press the enter button and allow it to increase in temperature towards the melt point of caffeine. Okay, and I don't know how well you can get in there, but we should start to see it crack. It might be the lighting. There we go. Okay, the sample is well, at the moment you see kind of a solid white block in the center. That's actually the solid caffeine. And eventually it will start to turn liquid. We're just trying our best to focus here, so that you can see it. All right, I do see the solid starting to warp slightly. Ooh, did you see that? It kind of bumped up. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look inside and see if we are moving towards liquid. We are almost to liquid. All right, I'll ask Lee to try to get back in there, see if you guys could see the final breaking of the solid. And it kind of just looks like a white pile at the moment still. Oh, there we go, there we go. All right, the liquid should now look like, there we go. The liquid is now breaking on down, and the volume is kind of warping, increasing, decreasing there. There we go. So we are melting, and the temperature is currently 233 degrees Celsius. It looks like we have just a tiny bit of solid left to go. We're hoping to get to 234 Celsius, which is the literature value for the melting point of caffeine. There we go. All right, looks like that last little bit has finally fallen. Our current temperature is 234 degrees Celsius. Congratulations, folks. We have melted our sublimed caffeine.